Really strong anti-war streak in this country. So many families were adversely affected by the war in Iraq, and that's where a lot of that fervor tends to come from. It's easy to see why so many people want to have these conflicts come to an end. How would you want this conflict to end? What would be the most realistic circumstance?
I would make a differentiation between a peace deal and a ceasefire. If you just cease fighting and then start fighting again in 6 months, you've not really solved anything. There wouldn't be anything necessarily stopping the Russians from reigniting the war once we had lost attention, which, according to Russian military doctrine, that has been the strategy throughout the post-Soviet world before, of a ceasefire between the Ukrainians and the Russians, where the Russians at the very least control what they have right now. Sustainable ceasefire would depend upon anything strong stopping the Russians from invading again, like a unilateral defense pact between the United States and Ukraine, or NATO membership, because no NATO member state has ever been invaded by the Russians. 100% guaranteed so far strategy to stopping Russian invasion, which is why the Estonians, Latvians, Lithuanians, Poles joined in the first place after the Russians reasserted themselves in Chechnya